South Africa, a country dominated by the compact SUV segment, and at the top of it is the Corolla Cross. But now for the 25 model year, Toyota has facelifted the Corolla Cross. Let's have a look at it today. We are,
but this is just on a whole new level.
TVEC.
This is a performance car after all, so you'd expect it to be a lot more rough in terms of driving.
Reactions.
Yo!
Reviews.
Handmade engineering underneath this monster.
Messing around.
4 liters of fuel. Eugene, you're paying for this.
It's crazy. I'm not gonna have enough.
Like, comment, subscribe, enjoy. So, the new Corolla Cross. I like the front end a lot.
I really enjoy the front end.
It is a lot better than what the previous generation was, especially owing to the full LED lights now.
I think we'll do them a favor.
Yeah.
We are going to do a quick B-roll shot of a previous generation front end.
Yeah.
Because I know there can be a bit of confusion. But basically to tell them the difference, heavily updated lights.
Yes.
These lights look really new. The LEDs, the DRLs are really crisp looking.
Yeah.
And you actually informed me that they have running indicators.
Yes, they do.
Span across the side there as they
On
run.
a Toyota, bruh.
On a Toyota.
On a Toyota.
They
When did
saw-
life get to this point?
They saw the Toyotas, I mean the Cherys and other Chinese products, and what sort of games they were playing, and thought that they need to get to that level. And I appreciate that from Toyota.
It's still a shocker for me though.
Yes, it's
It's a shocker that
But
a
in
Toyota
terms
has
of
that.
exterior looks, updated. You can see the slightly refreshed front end here. You've got this really nice panoramic
Panoramic.
thing.
Yep.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
what to call it.
It's just
this
plastic.
material.
Just material, right?
It makes it look like a front light bar almost.
Yeah.
And it's got the same sort of look that the lights have on the inside.
Yeah.
Then you have an updated honeycomb grille in the front here, and I think that looks really nice. Really modernizes the car a lot from the front.
Yeah, and as you guys can see, it wasn't a massive change. They just decided to angle it a bit better, give you a little bit more tech, and
make it look newer.
Make it look newer. That's the thing.
They gave you the things you need.
Exactly.
You need nice lights. That always makes car look good. A nice modernized front end, nice modernized rear lights.
Yep.
And that was that. The side hasn't really changed at all.
It's the same. I'm literally looking at this and looking at another one. It's the same. It's literally the same. There's nothing that's different from this.
But their subtle differences have made a big difference, if I could say that.
If you have to know, you have to know.
Yes. If you know, you know. That's the differences on this car.
For a Toyota, people.
We were still confused for brief seconds because Toyota still has 2024, 2025 Toyota Corolla Crosses with the pre-facelift.
Yeah.
And you see them and you're a bit like, oh, and one more thing I have to mention.
Yeah.
This is the top of the range XR. Means you got nice alloy wheels there as well.
Yeah.
And on top of that, this isn't the hybrid. Way to tell that it's a hybrid. The blue accents on the badging on the front end.
Yeah. But now, let's go inside.
Let's go inside.
We're in the interior now. And what do we think about how this new updated model is?
I think so far it's really, really well put together. There's a lot of good quality materials. As you can hear, guys, this is soft. The dash isn't very hard plastic. It's actually a softer material plastic, which is quite nice. It's got a really nice texture that looks the same almost as the other soft materials. The soft materials actually run onto the door as well as on the door card over here, which is all really nice.
But that's
as well as onto the armrest.
Well, it's because we are in the top of the level, trim level.
Yes.
The XR. So you're going to get the best of the best, basically, when you're spending, I think, about 540,000 or 560,000, around $500,000.
We will get to the actual price specs later on.
Yeah, so when you're paying that much, you really are getting a lot of things standing here.
So the only thing above this is the hybrid version of this, and then the GR Sport version Corolla Cross.
Yeah.
But in terms of just trim levels, you're going to have your XR, which is your base, your XS, which is your mid trim, your XR is your top of the range, and if you want the sporty package, you get the GRS.
Yeah, but that's more of facial differences.
Yes, it's just like an R line.
It's just like an R line.
That's all it is. There's no actual engine difference, performance difference, and there's a little bit of an interior difference in terms of just eye-pleasing stuff with GRS badging. But overall,
you
it's
also,
really nice.
But now you also do get, sorry to interject, but now you also do get a fully digital gauge cluster in the top of the line trim level. I don't think that was there in the previous generation.
I don't think so, no.
So it's kind of interesting to see Toyota finally doing something of substance when they're pricing their cars and building their cars, because we all know how the Chinese are these days.
Yes.
You are just sitting in complete luxury when you're paying this much for most Chinese products. So I'm guessing Toyota had to really pull up their socks and be like,
Yes.
we need to actually start putting these cars more in that echelon.
And now, speaking about tech, I'm going to pull every YouTuber's move, because our information got a bit lost and today's been a bit all over the place for content.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to read you a little bit about the cars here. So if you get the XR, which is the base, you're going to get a 4.2-inch multi-infotainment system and display. If you are in the XS model, you're going to get a 7-inch. And we are in the XR, which means we have a 12.3-inch infotainment system. Yeah.
And it's really big.
It's really big.
Like, yeah.
Now, off the bat, it is not as fast as the Chinese cars ones.
Sadly not.
Unfortunately, it's still very hard to beat the Chinese in the market. But in terms of Toyota, this is a step up.
But the thing is with this one is that you can't actually automatically connect for Android Auto. You have to plug it in.
You have to plug it in.
I guess that's
a bit of a downfall.
It is.
I wish Toyota was a bit more advanced. You do, however, have a Type-C over here, which is really, really nice.
Yeah.
And everything is built quite well. I mean,
still a Toyota at the end of the day.
It is built better than a new C-Class inside of here.
Oh my God. Going after the Germans now.
It is built better than a new C-Class. There's less creaks in here than in that.
But
and we know for a fact it's a Toyota. It's going to last you forever. And one more thing also, just while we're in this perspective, these seats are actually really nice. This is all a leather material. You've got a little bit of a suede Alcantara-ish material here, being the XR. Really nice white stitching. And it really helps this car's interior seem a lot more upscaled than what we used to from a Toyota. I mean, to start across, felt like a really, really low-level car. Now, I know money-wise, how much you're paying for it, it's really not bad, especially if you compare it to like a Hyundai Extra. But inside of here, he's really well built.
And also one thing I like,
automatic seats.
Automatic seats. Because
do we have on the side?
Yes.
No.
Oh, you do not have?
No. This side is manual, guys.
Sorry for the peasants that will be sitting on the passenger side. So now let's actually head into the back.
Okay guys, a quick break from the video, and we just want to say, please subscribe, like the channel, like the videos, like this video, and make this video go viral. Send it into the thousands upon thousands of views, and I have a like goal for this video of 100 likes. If you can get that for us, it would be amazing. And on top of that, get us to 15,000 subscribers by the end of this year. We're going to be launching a series where we actually are going to try and show you our route to 15,000 subscribers, because once we hit 15,000 subscribers, we have a 1,000 horsepower supercar in line for the channel.
So guys, you joined me in the back seat, and as you can see, a lot of the front elements of the car is put into the back, such as the leather seat right here, obviously your safety belts. And if I sit back, I'm about 5'8". You do have quite a bit of headroom and leg room. This is for someone who is around 6'2", 6 feet, so it would be a little bit of a struggle, but it's not too bad. The door cards, of course, is brown leather, and then scratchy plastic. It still has to be a Toyota at the end of the day. They have to cut costs somewhere. But overall, back here, it's very comfortable. People who be having families of 4 or 5 will be having nice time back here. So now let's move into the back.
Okay guys, you join me at the back end of the Toyota Corolla Cross facelift. And obviously, being a CUV, you're gonna need to know what the practicality is like, because not only do you need an efficient and comfortable car to daily drive, you're going to need it to be practical. So in the back is 487 liters of capacity, and when the seats are folded down, which you can do mechanically over here, it can go to 1,649 liters of space, which is ample space for a car of this size, and will get you enough space to have a really, really big grocery haul, or if you want to go on a big family trip down to Durban, it's comfortably going to fit all your luggage.
Now, moving underneath the bottom of this car, we have to check out how efficient it is. Now, every single variant of this trim will get a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder paired with a CVT transmission. For the non-hybrid variants, you will be getting around 103 kilowatts, which is 138 horsepower and 172 newton-meters of torque. For the hybrid variants, that's going to be 90 kilowatts and 142 newton-meters of torque. It is less power and less torque, but the difference is that they are a lot more efficient, because this retains about 6.8 liters per 100 Ks, and those retain 4.3 liters per 100 Ks. You pick your choosing, guys. You pick your choosing. We have reached the end of this review. Now, sadly, we couldn't drive it today because of time constraints, but we will try another time to come and drive this wonderful car.
Yeah.
So overall, like, what do we think about it?
Make sure you guys like the video. If
Yeah.
you do want us to drive, comment that.
Yes,
It
yes.
helps us, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think the car was really good.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the change that Toyota made to keep this car modern and in with the current sort of things that are happening.
It was subtle, but
Yes.
it made a big difference
It was
to how
subtle,
it
but
is.
it worked.
Yeah, it did work, but it is going up against some stiff competition
Very stiff competition.
right now. In forms
But
of
we
like,
do know it is the most reliable one of all of those.
yes, granted, we know how the Chinese are with their 10-year warranties.
Yes,
and
but they
everything.
aren't tested just yet.
But not just yet.
Not bashing the Chinese, because we personally love the Chinese.
Yeah.
The value for money is really, really good. But you can't go wrong with a Toyota.
Now, these things will literally be alive until you and I, or you and us, probably are never here anymore.
Yes, and possibly our children.
Possibly our children or grandchildren.
If you bought this car, your grandchildren could drive it in 100 years.
But anyway, we hope you guys liked this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below, what do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you prefer the previous generation? We also like to give a massive thank you again, or well, the first time, to Halfway Toyota here in Honeydew. We've done many reviews here, Stella Cross and Land Cruiser. So do your thing and make this thing go viral. We hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.